top tourist attractions in Lisbon. Lisbon, the capital of sunny Portugal, is located at the point where the Tagus estuary flows into the Atlantic Ocean. As a tourist destination, the riverside city is as rich and diverse as the country's long history. From the ruins of a Moorish castle on one of the city's 7 hills to a sidewalk cafe nestled against an ancient Visigoth wall, remnants of Lisbon's colorful past can be found everywhere. While the oldest city in Western Europe has taken steps to renew its transport system, modernize its center and redesign its coastline, it is the charm of Lisbon's oldest neighborhoods that attracts visitors the most.
Belém Tower Top Tourist Attractions in Lisbon Part 1. Number 1. Belém Tower. Belém Tower, also known as the Tower of San Vicente, it is located on an old Tagus island. The imposing tower dates back to 1515 and was built both to defend Lisbon from invaders and to welcome friends of the city. The 4-story limestone tower was built in the Age of Discovery and is connected to a bastion. The stronghold had room for 17 cannons that could fire long-range shots. A statue of Our Lady of Safe Homecoming, designed to protect sailors on their journeys and faces. Sao Jorge Castle Top Tourist Attractions in Lisbon Part 2. Number 2. Sao Jorge Castle. The Castelo de Sao Jorge is one of Lisbon's oldest treasures and is located on a hill in the Alfama district. The castle is reminiscent of the time when Lisbon was under Arab rule, but the site was fortified centuries before, when the Romans were also in power. After the expulsion of the Moors in 1147, the Portuguese used the castle as a royal residence until the beginning of the 16th century. Climbing the city walls is a must in Lisbon, and it's easy to see why. The views from the balustrades and battlements are simply stunning. Tram 28 Top Tourist Attractions in Lisbon Part 3. Number 3. Tram 28. Most of the decades-old trams that were once the main mode of transport in Lisbon have disappeared, but visitors can still enjoy a ride on an old tram line 28. The historic electric takes passengers through the oldest sectors of the city, passing through some of the most popular places in Lisbon. Tourists often take Tram 28 to St. Jorge's Castle on a hill for panoramic views, but locals also use the line for their daily commute. Gerons Monastery Top Tourist Attractions in Lisbon Part 4. Number 4. Gerons Monastery. With its Gothic and Moorish influences, the impressive architecture of the Gerons Monastery makes it a must-see for anyone visiting Lisbon. The monastery is located on the riverbank of the Belém district and is a masterpiece of carved stone portals, latticed roofs and tracery windows on delicate poles. On the ship is the tomb of Vasco da Gama, whose trips to India made Lisbon a prosperous coastal city. Lisbon Oceanarium Top Tourist Attractions in Lisbon Part 5. Number 5. Lisbon Oceanarium. The Oceanarium, one of the best modern tourist attractions in Lisbon, was built as part of the city's improvements when it hosted the 1998 World's Fair. The Oceanarium is located in the northeast of Lisbon and is the largest indoor aquarium in Europe. It is divided into 4 unique habitats, each of which represents a different ocean. In addition to all types of marine life, from sharks to penguins, the flora of all ecosystems is also represented.
Rocha Square Top Tourist Attractions in Lisbon Part 6. Number 6. Rocha Square. There is no better place in Lisbon to enjoy the local atmosphere than in Pedro IV Square, Lisbon's most famous square. Located in an elegant neighborhood in the center of Lisbon, the Rocio has been the city's most important meeting place since the Middle Ages. During the Inquisition in the 16th century, the square served as the venue for public executions. Today it is the place where friends gather to enjoy a drink in a coffee shop or bar before visiting the National Theatre on the north side of the square. Monument to the Discoveries Top Tourist Attractions in Lisbon Part 7. Number 7. Monument to the Discoveries. The huge monument of discoveries made of white stone stands like a ship with sails deployed on the Tagus coast, where many of Portugal's most important exploratory journeys began. It was built as a monument to Dom Henrique, who later became known as Prince Henry the Navigator. The prince, who ushered in Portugal's Age of Discovery, can be seen at the bow of the stone sculpture with other national heroes and explorers lined up behind him. Pratsudu Comércio top tourist attractions in Lisbon Part 8. Number 8. Pratsudu Comércio. Pratsudu Comércio is one of the main attractions in the center of Lisbon and an extensive square flanked by elegant 18th century buildings. The Portuguese Dom José I settled here until the earthquake of 1755 reduced it to rubble. Locals still refer to the square as the court of the royal palace. A monument with the king on horseback dominates the center of the square. A large triumphal arch, completed in 1873, anchors the north side. Nearby hotels, shops and restaurants make Sunny Square a popular destination for visitors exploring Lisbon's picturesque waterfront. Remember to like, share, comment and subscribe, support our channel below. Enjoy!
Cristo Rei statue top tourist attractions in Lisbon Part 9. Number 9. Cristo Rei statue. Inspired by Brazil's iconic Christ the Redeemer statue, the Cristo Rei statue rises from a hill overlooking the Tagus River. The enormous monument was erected to thank God for allowing Portugal to escape the worst horrors of World War II. It was opened to the public in 1959. The figure of Christ stands with his arms extended on a high arch with a rectangular observation platform at the base. An indoor lift takes visitors to a platform under the figure's feet and offers panoramic views of Lisbon. Vasco da Gama Bridge top tourist attractions in Lisbon Part 10. Number 10. Vasco da Gama Bridge. Completed in 1998, the Vasco da Gama Bridge is a modern masterpiece of technology. It is named after Portugal's most famous explorer and was built to relieve traffic congestion in Lisbon. The cable-stayed bridge extends almost 11 miles across the Tagus River and is so long that its builders had to consider the curve of the earth when building it. The 6-lane bridge, built at a cost of $1.1 billion, is expected to stand for more than a century, ensuring that visitors can experience its impressive architecture for generations to come. Remember to like, share, comment and subscribe, support our channel below. Enjoy.